I've been on the radio talking to drivers for about the last hour 15 minutes. And I'm talking to at least 10 drivers going the other way. I'm heading down from south Wisconsin. And they're going to start refusing loads in New York City.
This ruling is a significant shakeup for the Trump empire.
In the last 2 days is truckers are going to boycott freaking New York City. That's what they're going to do because of Trumpy Trump. And
the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, New York City, changes that have major transportation lines about to break down as working class truck drivers band together to once again take matters into their own hands to set the record straight.
All right, so I've been having people send me this shit about truckers boycotting New York City. I'll be honest with you, that's usually like a selling point of any trucking job is they'll go, hey, look, no New York City delivery, right? It's like a big selling point for almost every company. But here's the truth, right? New York City doesn't get loads of trucks, right? What happens is you end up having these tractor trailers go to warehouses that are located far outside of New York and even close to being outside of New York. And then from there, box trucks take them in, right? And there's a big difference between a semi-truck and a box truck. You know, one's big, one's small, one's able to get under bridges, one isn't. These type of things, heights, weights, ability to back into place. Most places inside of New York that sell goods are actually more like bodegas. They're like what normal people would call convenience stores. Now, people on the West Coast probably don't understand a lot about these type of things, or in like the Midwest, you have newer cities, right? These old cities, like New York used to be New Amsterdam, right? Like these older cities are small. They're cramped. They don't have a lot of room inside of them. Then the real estate costs are insane. So, and being able to take a giant 53-foot truck into the city is, frankly, number one, terrifying. And number two, it just doesn't work. There's too much traffic. There's too many people. There's no way of being able to get it in. Backing in is something that all of us truckers have at least one experience of doing. And we tell all of our trucker friends or non-trucker friends about doing these things. Right? It's like, man, listen, you seen this alley dock they had up in Brooklyn. Right? You know, but nobody actually goes into New York, right? It's not a regular thing. So, like, this idea of truckers refusing loads going into NYC is stupid. Like, legit, it's dumb. I understand the sentiment, and this goes back to Moldbugs. He had a recent article he wrote, or essay, where he basically said there's cocaine conservatives and heroin liberals, right? Like the liberals are selling heroin. It's an overall analgesic. It's a way of you being able to go, listen, everything in society is going to be okay because like we, are important and we are running things the best way possible to maximize for GDP. And then you have conservatives who get these small pyrite victories that feel good for a very short time and you get high off of it, but you're not going to end up having a long-term like success rate off of this shit. You're not going to change things. What Americans should do is start the Americans Leave Me Alone 2024 campaign, right? Because that's really what y'all want, right? I don't understand like why y'all don't just actually do what it is that you want to do. Just handle it the way you want to handle it. So, hey, look, Leave Me Alone 2024, right? That should be like the whole mentality about shit. But, y'all motherfuckers are too caught up and I want to make money and I want to have cheap stuff and I want to be able to have my government out of my fucking Social Security, which is the dumbest thing ever. Like, you want things to continue the way they were. I don't even know when at this point. Like, it's either the 50s, the 80s, and 90s, or the 2000s. Like, y'all keep wanting to go back to a period that probably isn't going to ever exist again. You know what I mean? But these are not long-term victories, dude. Y'all need to be willing to like actually take power and handle what you want to handle your way, right? You need to get away from the idea of like this whole conservative, oh, the Constitution, right? Because literally, like, these were all leftist, libertine motherfucking kids who wrote all this shit. They were all 30 or 20 something fucking kids starting a fucking country, and they put in shit that literally shouldn't have be there. Like, one of the things that is kind of crazy to me that y'all motherfuckers really want, which is like free association, isn't even in the fucking Constitution. You just had the right to say whatever you want, but like, you really don't have the right to be able to associate with who you want, or live the way you want, or actually be the way you want. Like, it's just all ridiculous. Y'all love, man. I'm Tom Pease with Pnoid News. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.